I'm Dr. Raja Quilla. I'm UK Ambassador and Global Key Opinion Leader in Facial Medical Aesthetics. Now we'll be covering the application of hyaluronic acid dermal filler in the peri-orbital region using a 6-point strategy. If I just show you this, see the concavity here? Look at me, look at me, that's it. See the concavity here that extends all the way around there? If we take the same situation here, we're just going to give her the smallest amount, but we take the mid-pupillary line as the landmark for where the tear trough ends. It's the inferior lateral most extremity of the tear trough. And then, because it's vulbella and it's very low viscosity and it flows like a serum, so we insert at the tail of the tear trough skin, muscle, now the soof, and now to the bone. There she is. See, it's a long way, yeah? And now we just inject a very small amount and then back up to the ceiling. Good. And then I take my little injection implant and I just mold it and massage it like that. So that's my medial 1/3 done. One is normally sufficient because you can put the product and you can mold it up through the trough like this. Now, the really nice bit for her, because you see she still has a degree of concavity here. Okay, look up. That's great. So, you know, I was looking at some girls and she does it as well. She puts the eyeliner pencil here and she does a small flick with the pencil. Yeah? So I was wondering why they do that. It's because they want to have an eye which is like an almond. You heard that phrase? Almond eyes. It's because the lateral canthus looks like it's sitting in a more superior position than the medial canthus. So look to the ceiling. So the reason why it goes down through aging is because of the bony remodeling here, but also because of the soft tissue collapse, which we've restored in this area. So we can go direct now into the lateral lid cheek junction, and then we can follow the lid cheek junction, skin, muscle, down to the bone, and then I inject. You see there's a little bump happening here. It's okay, because it's a vulbella. So we take that little bump now, and I'm just going to nudge it up and against the ligament of the lateral canthus of the eye. So just like this. And it just gives her a little bit of support. But you see how, again, look up for me, that's great. So do you see how the lateral canthus here gets completely corrected? So from the canthus to the cheek. And now she has a concavity just anterior to this, so we can go into that. So skin, muscle, and then onto the orbital rim. Again, this is the traffic cone with the base of it sitting on the bone, and then up to the muscle like so. Tiny little mold and a massage. You just want to integrate it all beautifully into the tissue like this. So what I'm doing is the lateral part of this deficit, I just want to now blend lateral to medial so that this all becomes perfect all the way through. So there's a little concavity just here as well. Skin, behind the muscle, on the bone. You see how much needle I lost? Because the orbit at 44 is going to be slightly wasted here. So here we go, like so. Now, if after all of that, you still have a desire to do a small little lateral canthoplasty, actually she has got one deficit. Can you see? The junction of those two. You see that? Yeah, so let's just go with this. So skin, muscle, underneath. There. Do you see the tethering of the skin? That's the muscle and the ligament. And then we're out. Okay, perfect. So now what we get here is we get a really nice uniform convex finish, you know, from lid to cheek. And if we compare this to the other side, look up again. You see, like, you get all this irregularity and the depression because of the insertion of the ligament, and on this side it gets fully corrected. And then, as a little final touch, what I do with the lateral part of the eye, this is for the eyeliner pencil, is I just take the lateral canthus and on the orbital rim itself, then I just do a very small microbolus there on the bone, inject just here, and then with that, again, this is behind there's a ligament here, so I just push it up. And they really love this in Asia, because in Asia they really over-accentuate their eyes.